here, Trance Trev. Guess what? I'm at the I'm at the O2 and I'm going to a big trance event. I'm seeing Pete Tong's. Now, if it wasn't for me, Pete Tong wouldn't even exist. Well, he would exist, but he wouldn't be one of the top DJs. Because I taught him back in the 90s in the Ibiza scene. This is the Ibiza Classics tonight. I've waited so long to be here and so long to show him I'm still here, I'm still alive, and I'm ready for the Ibiza Classics. If it weren't for me, the people that are going to Ibiza, the Ibiza Classics night, wouldn't be here either. Because I am Trance Trev. 90s Trance Trev, ready to go to the Ibiza event. Ibiza Classics tonight at 6:30. Banging! It's finally happened. I'm going to the O2 because I'm going to Trance. It's finally happened. I'm at the O2 0743. No, sorry, I'm at the O2 because it is Ibiza Classics night with Pete Tongs. Now, if it weren't for me, he wouldn't even exist. No, he would exist, actually, he would exist, but he wouldn't be one of these big DJs, because I used to teach him back in the 90s, because I'm Trance Trev. Now, tonight, we've got a 2-hour event like you will not believe, and I'm here. And I tell you what, I'm sure he'll be so glad to see me. Now, all the people that are going tonight, I made them, because quite frankly, Ibiza wouldn't exist if it wasn't for me. Well, no, it would exist, but the trance scene wouldn't exist, and the Ibiza Classics definitely wouldn't exist. But now, finally, I'm here to see Trance Trev. No, I'm Trance Trev. To see Ibiza Classics with Pete Tongs. Now, let's go inside the O2. Trance Trev here. I'm really excited because tonight I'm going to the O2. That's the O2 down there. I'm going to an Ibiza night. Now, I discovered Ibiza. And when I discovered Ibiza, I discovered trance. Now, if it wasn't for me, Pete Tong, he wouldn't be the man he is. He would probably be doing something totally different. But I discovered him. I helped him with the mixing, because I'm Trance Trev mixer, not like building, just like the records. And tonight is Ibiza night, and there's going to be a live orchestra, live singers, and of course, when I go in there, everyone's going to go completely wild, because I am Trance Trev, through and through. O2 is that way. See ya! Tonight I'm at the O2 because we're going to be seeing Ibiza Classics. Pete Tong will be there and various other guests that you will not believe that are there today. When I say they're guests, they're basically customers who are going to pay their tickets so they can see Ibiza Classics with Pete Tong and various singers, and not forgetting me, because I am Trance Trev. I've been around since the 90s. Well, actually, no, I've been around since a lot longer than the 90s. But I've been in the trance scene since the 90s. Everyone remembers me, I think. Even Pete Tongs remembers me. If it wasn't for me, Pete Tongs wouldn't even be here. Well, he would be here, but he wouldn't be in the trance scene, in the Ibiza Classic scenes. He's going to be here tonight, and so am I. Let's go! And watch the O2 in the trance classic scenes like you'll never believe. Yeah. Arrived in the O2 and we're just waiting for Pete Tongs. Now, he's supposed to have been here half hour ago, but apparently he's had a few problems. He's always like this. I remember he was like this in the 90s. He's supposed to turn up on time and then he wouldn't arrive till about 2 hours later. But anyway, we've arrived. Looks like we've arrived a little too early, but Pete Tongs will be here at some point. But this is the O2, and I am Trance Trev. Enjoy, or you would if you were. See ya. I've arrived at the O2. We're still waiting for Pete Tongs. He was like this in the 90s, always late. 2 hours late, you know? And yet again, he hadn't arrived. But I am here, maybe a bit early, but I'm waiting for Pete Tongs. When he arrives, we can hear his Ibiza classics. Well, they weren't classics in the 90s, but they are classics now. But finally, I'm in the O2, but if you have a little look, go on, show him what it looks like. Yeah, it's dead at the moment, but later on it will be lively and banging. So I may be back later, depends how much I'm enjoying myself and I can be bothered to make another video. Anyway, see ya. Trev here. Let me take you back, way back, to late 90s. I was one of the biggest trance fans out there, raving all around the world, going to all the pucker places. In particular, Ministry of Sound, Manumission, and my local fish and chip shop. They loved me raving there. I used to have the women go wild for me. They used to go mad for me. Anyway, things ain't like that anymore. These days, I'm drinking a cup of tea, eating a sandwich, and watching Emmerdale Farm on VHS. That's Emmerdale Farm, not Emmerdale. Still, it's 2020 now. It's time to bring back trance to the UK and around the world. It's time for Trev. He's in the house. Let's do it. Trev is in the house. Trev is in the house. There's banging tunes, banging tunes. Trev is in the house. Trev is in the house. There's banging tunes, banging tunes. I was big in the 90s. No, not overweight. When people saw me coming, they knew it would be a wicked night. Every weekend I was at the ministry. It was sound. Trev is in the house. Trev is in the house. There's banging tunes, banging tunes. Trev is in the house. Trev is in the house. There's banging tunes, banging tunes. I'll be in the club like a rave machine, drinking, dancing, laughing, with me hands in the air, cause I just didn't care. Yeah. Whoa, drop the speed, drop the speed. No, I said the pace, not the speed, the pace. Bring it back now to the visual criteria. Trev is in the house. Trev is in the house. There's banging tunes, banging tunes. Trev is in the house. Trev is in the house. There's banging tunes, banging tunes. Everyone's happy. It's euphoria. Trance for life. Trance till I die. Trance-tastic, tune-tastic, fantastic, Trev-tastic. Yeah. Oh, I should have did this today. Forget it on name. Yeah, that'll do. Oh, back to the song. Trev is in the house. Trev is in the house. There's banging tunes. Banging tunes. Tuning out!